Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Emerald TV. This afternoon, we have a very important discussion before you. Your contribution, my contribution. I have two people by my side and their contribution. And let's see how we can make a way forward in this country. So before this afternoon, we have a very interesting topic, um, certificates or ability to perform a job for employment. So what do you think? Is it by the certificate or your ability to perform a job that should grant you the gateway to an employment or to a job? But before we go into that, let's meet our guest for this afternoon. By my side, I have Mr.
Austin,
and then Mr.
Abu Michael,
He's
Danjo.
also the CEO of AMD Concept, right?
Yeah,
You're
that's
welcome, sir.
thank you. Thank you very
We
much.
have two. Actually, we have two bosses. They have the ability to employ, and I need to talk about should it be the ability to do the job or your certificate that should qualify you for the job.
I love that. I love
So
that.
before we hear from you, our audience, let's hear from Mr. Austin.
Yes, I am Mr. Austin. I publish Emerald News as the CEO. Before that, let me say this. I formerly worked with Nige.com that has now moved to now legit.ng. It's a powerful online newspaper. The owners of the newspaper are in Ukraine and Russia. I worked with them in 2016, June 2016 to June 2017. It was a friend that referred me to them. Now, these people interviewed me through Skype from Ukraine. And when they interviewed me, one, nobody asked me my educational qualification. They asked me that to white men, Ukraine, Russia. They want me to white men resume. They didn't ask me the school I attended. I'm on the phone with you. They didn't ask me which course did I study. They didn't even ask me that.
How about 2006?
2016, yeah. 2016. They didn't ask me the course I studied. They didn't ask me my whether HND, BSc, NC, ND, O level. They didn't ask me that. What they brought that on was the question revolved around what I could do. So the question is not that this guy is, I can't recall, the woman that referred me to them is still in Asaba. She worked with important newspapers. I don't want to mention her name. So this question dwelt roughly around my ability to perform the task of writing, editing, and publishing using their tools. And within the 1 year from June 2016 to June 2017, I worked with them. They trained me. I traveled to Lagos, I think twice or 3 times for training. And I went to headquarters. They have headquarters in Ukraine, Russia, and then the headquarters in Abuja, another one in Lagos. I traveled to Lagos about 2 or 3 times. And the senior editor in Abuja came to Lagos to join us, and they trained us. And then for that 1 year, I worked with them. There was nobody asked me which school I attended. None of the school, nobody asked me that. Nobody asked me paper of which college I studied. Nobody asked me that. All they asked was whether I could do this job.
What I'm trying to say now is that when you worked then as at the time, they did not bother on how many certificates you have gathered. All they wanted to know is, can you do the job?
All they wanted to know, all the questions asked me there was my ability to do the job according to the specification. That was where the question was gathered around. After having answer all the questions they posed to me at that time, they took me to Lagos. They were in Lagos. Then those old staff there, they drew it off. Even the senior men in Ukraine, they also give me their trainings from Ukraine down to us in Lagos. With those trainings, I was put into the job system.
That's wonderful. So, Mr. CEO, let's come back to you.
All right, now when we look at this certificate and skill or ability to do a job, we now look at it clearly from a very wide angle. Now, when I mean wide angle, earlier before now, people that did the road, which cow plow on, that car was drilling before the discovery of engineering, civil engineering, they were not people that were certified. They were just skilled people. People that know how to mix mortals together, people that know how to combine things together to make a very sure. And you can agree with me very well that these people did know that we're very perfect, in which each and every one of us plow on for a very long time. You understand? When it comes to the certificate and skill, certificate can be easily gotten. And if you look at the school educational system now, you know, nowadays if you go to schools and you ask students, you're a student, yes. How you going to pass your exam? Is it not money? You understand? They have dedicated the certificate to the background like it's of no value, just nothing but a mere A4 paper, which anybody can get because why he has money. Now to prove
It's a schema that
that's the question I will ask. You understand? Because yeah, because initially this piece of paper actually tells of what your ability is. You understand? In a more documented format, it shows that this person is licensed, is approved to carry out this function. But as of now, it's not. That's why most people they are shouting there's no job. Of course, there is job when you qualify. Because when you go there, you seek for the certificate and come out, you leave the certificate away. You separate them. You can't prove what you learned in school. You understand? That's why you see someone go to school, spend 6 years reading mechanical engineering. After his 6 years degree in school, he comes out only to change oil in his car. He doesn't go back. You understand? Because he doesn't have that hand on.
does not mean you get mechanic.
Yes, it does not mean you have you do mechanical. These are something that you are doing it on your own skills. Something you can acquire over YouTube. I'm on the front with you because people are acquiring skills. But in this country, they want to give job based on your certificate, based on the school you attended. You know, Mr. Austin said something that they did not ask him whether he went to ask Harvard or Institute. They did not ask him whether he went to Unibel or Unibel. You understand? They were after his ability. You understand? That should be the good job for you to do a job, not your certificate, because anyone can have it. You understand? As long as you have the purchasing power to buy it, you can have it. You know, I was in school and I saw some students, because before I gained admission, I watched a video long time ago. The name of the video is Three Idiots. It's an Indian movie. It portrays the topic very well. You understand? There were three students. Pressure from the family, go and be an engineer. Pressure from the family, go and be a doctor. Pressure from the family, go and be a this. And they all went to school. And they learned everything that they want to learn in school. But what is the school system is not even supporting them to even acquire the skill because they are after the exam. They want to make the grade. You understand? Read, cram the theory, go to the example, pour out what you can remember, and pass. If you don't give me what I give you, you fail and fail out. You understand? But inside that circle, they were also able to discover those. That's why they were the idiot there. They were not able to distinguish themselves out. You see that at the end, a scene in that movie, someone that learned something more related to medicine was able to carry out his delivery session for everyone because he has the basic skill to add two things together and he was able to do something that is skill content. You understand? Skill makes you relevant anywhere. It makes you fit in anywhere. Even if you are skilled enough, even if they put inside a desert, you will grow. But when you have the certificate, when you get there, you'll be looking for immeasurable people that will accept the certificate. But skills makes you indispensable. You tried anywhere. There are a lot of stories that I would love to tell, but because of our time, I will not be able to elaborate on all of them.
There's always this saying that the certificate opens the door for you, but what you know how, what you can do keeps you on the job.
Yes.
So with that said now, the certificate still should specify criteria for employment.
Okay, now for this question, you need to understand, you know, there's this word, this phrase that's been around. School is a scam. You understand? I've seen a lot of my friends use it. I've seen it on social media. I've seen it everywhere. But the question is, what does the school have to offer? That's the first question. And we all know that we ignore the slogan on their logo, which is discipline and what? Character. That is what they promise you. Every other thing else is left for you. So you can't really tell that this is what they are giving you is not what they promise. They promise you discipline and character. Someone said, and I quote, school is a place that they train you to wake up every morning, perform a task repeatedly. That's what they are training you for. They will promise you that they are going to give you a skill. So it's left for you as a student that within that time you are in that circle, you maximize your time. You bring out your time and acquire skills. I used to tell my friends in school back then that the school environment, as shabby as it is the perfect place to find and learn a skill. Why? Most of your colleagues that are already learning this thing, they are willing to teach you this thing for less amount or with no amount at all. Yes, because if you hand out to them, they are willing to put you through one or two things. You understand? So the school system is still very necessary. It's a economy that is built already that we can still leverage on and acquire those skills from. You understand? So there are a lot of things that the school system are trying to do nowadays, but it's just that the people and people that organize it, they are not understanding the mechanism behind all those things, and I feel that just to issue certificates and pass out those
let us know that okay, like somebody will always say, somebody I know will say, you have a certificate. That certificate only guarantees that this man, this woman, this boy, this girl will come to work every day from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We are sure of that one. So come and work for us.
Exactly.
Because we know that, or we are sure that you will come to work every day.
Yes. Yes. Because of the character, the experience of the discipline. You understand?
So what happened to us now is that school is just a place to mold you or to discipline you in such a way that, or build your character in such a way that you will always come to work.
Yes.
Whether you have problem A or you have problem B, you will always come to work.
That is why they teach you mood management there.
So right now you are telling us that there is a particular question we have not yet answered.
Yes.
That I really want an answer to.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
I really want an answer to.
All right, go ahead.
Should I say, trying to amplify the fact that certificate is necessary, but skill is better.
Yeah, agreed.
What should be the criteria for employment?
All right. Now, let me start presenting the
Or skill.
Okay, what I feel will come in there. The criteria for employment, certificates or skill. Okay?
Yes.
Listen, bro.
Should it be certificate or skill, or the two of them? I think I just point out to bring
Yes.
Should it be certificate or skill, or both of them?
No, in Nigeria, one, Nigerians pay more emphasis to certificate first. But like as I told you, those people that interviewed me, they are not Nigerians. They gave more emphasis, on skill outside Nigerians.
But I think first of all,
Yes.
look at the environment talking about.
No, I'm coming.
Let me just
Okay.
I'm going to say, Nigeria generally, there's this type of work. We come to work, wanting civil service. We come to work, we don't do anything, we just sit down there.
That is certificate work.
So we don't really bother about whether you know the work or not. All we just need is come to work. I think that is why we are most bothered about
Certificates.
Or that we should definitely show up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And collect salary at the end of the month. Yes, I agree with you. The Nigerian environment which we belong,
Yes.
it lays more emphasis on certificates. So that is why you cannot do without it. As far as you are Nigerian, but if you must make real progress, you as a person now, not the government now, not your employer now, you as a person, if you must make progress, you need to be no more on your own to acquiring more skills. Skills are the future, not the certificate. The certificate can give you the immediate employment that will not take you to every reasonable level. But with your skills, you can go beyond the environment. So, but in Nigeria system, the two must go together for you to make real progress. That's my view.
So you are going with the third option of certificate and skill.
The two must go together.
Okay.
If you have one without the other one, your progress will be limited. Yes.
So
So when we look at certificate or skill, now it depends on what you want, because results is what we are all after. Yes. So if you want productivity, you want skills. If you want activity, because that's one thing that we should need to understand, that there are a lot of places we are having failed by government sector. There are a lot of issues around, because why? There are a lot of activities.
So you have government sector.
Yes.
Say this is a
Ministry of Workforce. Thank you.
They still go and get contractors to come and
That is the job.
that's the job for them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So if you want activities, fine. because that's what you want. But if you want, when you look at the US and the rest part of the world, you look at how productive they are and what approach they took to achieve that productivity. Let's look at Silicon Valley. Being someone that has been very interested in tech, I've done a lot of diggings. You see, these people, they put aside, it's important, but they put education aside. You say it's not allowing them because that curriculum is keeping them in the box. They need to take aside it, but they kept education aside. They chased the skills. How does this thing work? The school is not telling them how it works. They need to find out themselves. So when they change this thing and they got the answer, that is where you are in the world now. That's where you are the Microsoft.
So school is not telling them how it works, or school is showing them what it
Yes, yes, yes. So they are after, they want to know because we are looking for innovation. We are not looking for direction. It's two different things. We need people to think. We're not looking for people to follow. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that certificate is not important because you can be so skilled, and if you don't have the right certification, you don't have the right character and discipline. You will not. Yes, yes. I need to.
I want to answer that question. Yes, skill or certificate,
Maybe
or the two of them.
all right.
Let's see you. You want to employ somebody
Yeah.
today. You want to employ somebody now. Which one will you go
I go for skill. 80% of the companies overseas, they go for that. And that's why we're having productivity. I don't want activities. MC, whether you're a master's, PhD, whatever qualification you have, keep it in your bag. Can you do the job? Because there's a job for us to do here. We are not here to show activities. We are not here to exchange grammar. We are not here to exchange GP. A lot of persons they have a lot of people that cannot go afford sweet in supermarkets. You come out straight, come out with first class, but you've never attended or stayed in a plane that is first class. People that are still in first class, go ask them. 2-1. Most of them say they don't go to school. Why? They have that skill embedded in them. That's why if you notice the Southeast, the Igbos, they are thriving because they have a particular skill in them that need them to thrive. They tell you that if you go to any community, any locality, that if you see that if that community is not going, there's no Igbo man there. Why? Because they have that skill. What that skill is business skill. That's why someone that has studied business to the PhD level, he can never make enough money like the man in Onitsha that knows how to exchange sweet and gala for 100 naira. Okay, so let me support you here. On a CEO employing somebody, whether you go for skill or certificate.
Yes.
As also an employer, I will also go for skills because it is the skills you have that make you to perform on the job. So people have the certificate, but their brain cannot work. So people go to they fill the school, but give them mathematics, they learn mathematics. Give them math so they can't solve mathematics. Some people study English as a course on campus for university. If they're speaking me, you know that this person he goes to at all, because even his speed does not show that he's an English graduate. So it is the skill that is primary. Is so for you to succeed as an employer of labor, you need a skill, not branding. Even as you said, as you never said, many people buy the certificate. They buy it. And because they buy it, it's not useful. They know the Nigerian system, we employ them based on this certificate, so they struggle to get it. Many people are working today, they are in civil service, do one thing, but they just go and get a certificate to upgrade their levels. But when you come to the practical, they cannot do it. So the skills should be preferred. As an employer that want to succeed in your job, for your business to grow, you go for the skills. Preferable to the
another question I have here is what we are discussing. You are into
online media.
Online media, that's what's it called?
Publishing, blogging and blogging.
Media work. So it's news and the rest of them.
Yes,
tech.
Yeah.
And your jobs or your companies are very, very, should I say, any insane person that wants to try in that field must go for skill. Let's go back to another side of this whole also or this whole struggle. Let's say for instance, you own a hospital. You go for certificates or for something that comes from one place and say, I know how to perform operation.
Okay, now We are taking off from you mentioned our fees for at the beginning, and you move to hospital now. Okay, now you have an hospital, and then somebody comes, he said he can perform an operation. Have you ever read, I'm sorry for where I want to go, so I don't may not take it, but let me see it. I've read of somebody who was not a graduate of medicine. He was he did medical job, let's say doctor job for some years. Carried a performing operation in the hospital and did medical job until he was discovered before he was arrested. Are you getting me that? You cannot tell he got his keys, but he got his keys and he did the job. So
At the end of the day, the driving down to the home or bringing us home is whether as a medical doctor, the certificate is good to get to the job, but your skill is most important. We'll draw the curtain here because of our time. We have really talked about this for a very long time. So we are hoping to hear from our audience. I remain okay, and please like, subscribe, and share this.